It's a beautiful day in sunny Cal. Hey, welcome back to Seller Addiction, guys. It's your boy Dave. Today's video, I'm going to actually show you guys what a private label. I know several people have been looking forward to it, so I'm going to actually give you a breakdown of what a private label, how I got everything from Alibaba. Before we jump into that, I wanted to tell you guys, right now we're looking a little bit low on inventory. It's time for another truckload. Made a massive dent and the current inventory that we have. This is what we're working with right now. Of course, everything on the shelves are currently listed. Those items are on eBay, Amazon, currently waiting to sell. That's the little pile right there that I have to continue to dive into. I should have that done by it'll definitely be done by next week. That's the last remaining item, so we're going to go ahead and get another truckload here by next week, working with our Amazon contact now. So let's get to the video. Off topic, one of the things that I love that comes with the truckloads that we get, for some reason, and I know folks who are currently in this line of business that get truckloads from Amazon, you always end up with a lot of toilet paper, a lot of paper towel. At first I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? You get this huge box. It sells online for $30, $40 a box. Around the time you ship it to somebody, after your item costs and delivery and everything, you're probably looking at like an $8 profit. So anyway, it's been coming in handy. I'd say the past year, I haven't had to buy toilet paper. And I know the most people who are new to this, they're probably like, what the f is he talking about? I haven't had to buy toilet paper. Now, granted, before this, we always had a budget set out on how much money we would spend to go out for a night on the town, how much money I should have for gas in the car as far as a commute and personal expenses. And of course, you have your household, your grocery, miscellaneous, things like that. We used to spend about 15 to 20 bucks going to Target to get these stacks of toilet paper. You get the 12 rolls where you're supposed to get the one bundle and it's supposed to be equivalent to 24 rolls. I mean, it seemed like I was buying toilet paper every week. Guys, those of you who don't live with their girlfriends or that are not married, I've been with my beautiful wife now for 17 years. Been together roughly 17 years. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 17 years. Don't forget that date. But that's one of the things. It's just like we go through rolls of toilet paper every week. It's like if it's equivalent to 24 rolls, she probably doesn't even use the bathroom 24 times a week. What the hell happened to the toilet paper? So I'm blessed to be in this business because our toilet paper, I haven't bought it for over a year, has been free. But anyway, let's get to what we private label. Forgive me for the noise out there. I'm at the warehouse, and of course our guys out there doing the yard work in front of the warehouse. So keeping it nice and clean for customers that don't even come here. Our landscaping guy is kind of moving down to the further end of the warehouse, so hopefully he's not too loud there. So I'm going to show you what we private label, and here we have it. Ta-da! Like, what the hell is this? This is actually, I showed you guys the other day in one of the other videos, a light kit that had sold along with the other inventory. This is what we private labeled. It comes in a nice, sturdy, hard case. You drop it, it's pretty durable. It comes with a little carrying strap right here. So pretty. But anyway, inside this nice little sturdy case, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I noticed people were in this line of work on Amazon, but we wanted to make it look a little bit different. It also has the 4 latches there to secure what's inside. So voila, that's what we produce. SSWI bike lights. Comes with your 2 silicone lights, which you can attach on the handlebars of your bicycle. Comes with the 2 wheel valve lights, which reflect upon vibration, so when a bike is moving, it's a constant green light. We also have some in yellow, some in pink for women if they prefer that, or men, whatever. And also you have your main LED light that attaches to the front of the bicycle. And lastly, you have your LED tail light. Now this is a brand new kit, comes with the batteries. Also inside here is a battery. There's a little tearaway paper, and here there's a little tearaway paper to prevent it from draining. The only downfall to this item that I've had so far is we probably had about 10 kits probably more than that, maybe about, just say 20 kits that came in order to activate the wheel LEDs for vibration, the paper has to be removed. In order to activate this light, the paper has to be removed, the little insert. In order to activate the brake light, you have to put in the batteries that it comes with. This here has the batteries already inside, and to activate this, you just simply push down. The problem is when we would ship these items to Amazon for FBA, or sometimes when they went out for certain delivery, I guess the post office would actually throw it around and it would simply push in on a case, so the user would get these lights and they wouldn't work, or it'd be very dim. So one of the things I would have done differently is I would have had contact on this battery, or either the batteries removed. No biggie, lesson learned. So I'm going to set that to the side. I actually have everything in my pocket. Here's the backlight, and there's a little push button there. This, of course, attaches securely onto the back of your bicycle. There's a push button there, and you have several different options for the LEDs. You have your solid, you have your constant flash, you have a slower flash there, you got like a little pulsating action going on. Then this one here, a little bit quicker. It's like a little nightclub going on there. You'll definitely be seen on the road with that one. And then, of course, a different type of pulsating action. So that's the backlight. The silicone light simply attaches on your handlebars, wherever you want to put it. You can put it on the back of the stem of the bicycle. You can pretty much attach it anywhere. There's just this little latch here, wraps around to the front. And it also has a couple different actions the user can activate: a solid, a flicker, a slower flickering, and that's it. So 3 options for that one. Next you have your main light. This can also be pulled out and used as a regular flashlight. Keep one in your vehicle. I keep a couple of them in each of our vehicles. You can attach around your wrist or wherever you want to put it. So here's the attachment where it connects on the bicycle. We have our logo there, SSWI. Very great quality. It's really nice and solid. It's a very sturdy material, so I was very satisfied with this. You have several options with this light as well. You have your solid light. You have your flickering. And you have a lower setting. That's it with the main light there. But like I said, very sturdy, very good solid material. You can drop this thing, move it around, it's going to stay intact. Has a nice solid weight to it. Next you have your wheel valve, and simply activates on vibration. You just screw it into your wheel valve. We've actually had customers order this for their vehicles. We have a stem that actually replaces and changes out so it'll actually fit your car. But you can't really see it now. I'll kind of cuff it in my hand. It works on vibration, so when your bicycle's moving, it'll actually be a solid light while it's rotating. You can kind of get the gist of it right there. Oh, one of the other things I would have done differently with this kit, in the beginning when we were selling these units, a lot of customers said, hey, the light isn't working, I'm pushing a button. Or, hey, the tail light isn't working either. What we did is we actually went inside of each kit and applied our instructions on what to do. My wife created the instruction kit to show them exactly how to open everything up, how to put everything in there, how to get your lights to activate. So that's one of the things I would have done differently as well. There you have it. That's what we private label. Now we do have a couple other items. I'll get to those later on. I wanted to share with you that was our very first private label item. We simply went with a manufacturer over in China. No one had a kit like this on Amazon or eBay for that matter. They would just simply sell the front main light, or they would sell the back tail light, or front and back together, or they would sell the wheel valve separately. So we were like, let's combine and put it all together. By the way, throw in a kit so we can put everything in securely so the users can take them off. Say if you're in a city similar to what I'm near, San Francisco, where there's a lot of bikers. What they do is they simply chain their bikes up near a pole or the bike racks. You don't want to leave your bike light kit on there, so now you got a kit. You can just simply pull out your kit, throw your lights in there, they attach and detach in seconds, throw it in a kit. Therefore, no one's going to steal it. So we're like, let's throw in a kit. And then as an added bonus, let's just throw in 2 silicone lights just for the hell of it. It's been doing really well for us. Our cost roughly, we went with, I forget, I want to say it was like 3,000. It's been a while ago. And I'm going to be completely honest here. We went with about 3,000 lights, and our cost, I think it came to about $6 each. But then you got to consider shipping that from China to the U.S. So after the shipping costs and everything factored into the equation, and us getting them out to Amazon and everything, our cost was roughly $9 each light kit. In the beginning, we were selling these things for $54, so it was a huge profit margin. But they were moving very, very slow at the time. So what we decided to do was decrease the cost, put them on sale on Amazon. So we went from $54 to $34. You're getting $20 off. So they started moving a little bit faster, still slow, a lot slower than what I wanted. We started putting the items on eBay, and also we use certain apps like OfferUp. That's where we sell a lot of our other bulky items as well. OfferUp sucks, to be honest. You get so many people that flake on you to say, hey, I'm coming. You set aside the time frame. They never even show up. OfferUp sucks, 5 Mile sucks, all those apps sucks. But we got lucky a few times here and there. So we put the lights on there, and we were actually selling them for $50. So it was a nice profit margin. So what we decided to do is, so we can jump into our next private label item, we were like, let's just discount the crap out of these items. We dropped the price down to $20, $18, listed them on Amazon, eBay, and these things started flying out. I mean, we were killing it. Weekly, we just have a ton of these things flying out. So the goal is to get rid of it. Not a huge profit margin the way we're doing it. It is a profit margin, so that's a good thing. So we can take that, rotate to put into our next investment. Now, in order to private label, you got to spend a little money in the beginning. What we had to do is we ordered a couple samples. We didn't like it. But to get the sample from China to here, we spent like $40. $40 for something that we're going to sell for damn near that cost. It didn't seem worth it. But you got to do that to get the sample to make sure it's what you want. Of course, that was our very first item. Like I said, I told you a few things that I would have done differently. I kind of wish I would have spent that little extra back and forth. It would have caused less of a, it wasn't really a headache. Like I said, it was maybe about 20 people who had received these where the lights weren't working. No biggie, open up a kit, ship it out. I contacted my distributor and I explained the situation. They said, hey, no worries, your next orders you receive, we're going to throw in an extra 50 light kits free. Perfect, that works. So anyway, spend the money, get your samples, make sure it's what you want. Make sure you go with someone that's a trusted source on Alibaba. Look through everything, make sure they've been doing this for a while. You don't have to really worry about it. It's kind of like PayPal. It's your money back guarantee. It kind of stays there and holding until you approve everything. So it's a good source to try. We're looking forward to jumping into something else. Light bulb went off and I was like, we need to do this. Nobody's doing that. So I'm anxious to jump into the next private label thing, get that going after a few months. I'll do the same thing, share it with you. Let me know what you would have done differently. Thanks for tuning in to Seller Addiction. See you next time around.